let's get into reacts and see how the internet did react to the game yesterday. We're going to start off with the Spurs web, and this is a reaction of Radu Dragusin's brother. Look at his look how proud he is, literally about to cry.
Touches my heart.
This is about when Radu Dragusin came on yesterday. He actually looks a lot like him, to be fair.
Yeah, I was wondering, is this just a random guy they're saying is his brother for Spurs? Or I think it was actually tweeted out by Spurs. So
right.
I think his brother also did an Instagram post saying so proud of to see my brother make his debut or something like that. So you can see that pride bursting out. What is he? Is he a shop owner? What's he doing? Is he?
Looks like he's working behind a bar. Yeah.
A gyro, but is that the Greek food?
It looks like it. Yeah.
Huh? Kebab shop. I hope he must be the owner, I'm thinking. But he looks very, very proud, and it's really lovely. I love moments like that.
Absolutely. Next up, we've got the Spurs feed saying Sonny supporting the lads that he was watching from Qatar. Obviously, Sonny played today in the South Korea's 3-1 win, getting their Asia Cup off to a really good start. And yesterday, he was looking like in his hotel room, watching the boys and supporting the boys from afar, which you don't expect anything less from Sonny, do you?
Yeah, on beIN Sports, I can see. It's funny when play for some reason, I don't know what it is, but a lot of the times these players are watching games when they're injured from home and they're watching it on dodgy streams. I don't understand why. I'm sure this is beIN Sports like legit, but I was like, can you not afford Sky Sports? You're a Premier League footballer. It's like ridiculous.
Spurs pictures that go hard. This was when Richarlison scored yesterday.
Great pick.
Really is a great pick. Look at the faces on those Man United players not knowing what to do when the pigeon comes to play.
I love that look from Rashford. I'm not this shit again. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Out of context football. I don't know what this one's about.
It's just that was after Bentancur scored. That was Onana. It's just a funny bit.
What was he doing? YMCA.
He's lifting up weights. He's doing a workout. Mid-game. Love it.
Love it. Fuad says, missing Kulu, Son, Madasar and Basuma and still been able to look comfortable away from home. I don't think Ange has got the credit he deserves for the way he's managed to keep picking the team ticking despite all the injury suspensions and players away, principles of play. And that's the kind of what we were alluding to in what we were saying previously. So big up to Ange Postecoglou.
Yeah, Fuad has got that absolutely spot on. I think he's summed up perfectly there.
Craig Pankhurst showing a picture of you two at the game yesterday. Good to stand with Simo. I've never seen anyone call you Simo before, but new nickname for you, Sim. With Simo from We Are Tottenham TV at the match. A decent result and some very good performances. Amazing to see injured players back on the pitch and to see two new lads make their debut come on you Spurs. You sat with them, did you?
I did. I stood next to him, I should say. Really great company. Really good chat throughout the game. And I have to say, the atmosphere was brilliant yesterday.
I heard it on TV.
Yeah, really, really good throughout the whole game. Really loud, never stopped singing. So it was actually a really good away day.
I heard a really good rendition of "Glory, Glory, Hallelujah" yesterday.
Yeah, that was really nice as well. Spurs won top form. The fans won top form.
As always. Uncomfy podcast conversations here from Telasso THFC.
Nope.
I've got the Ange Postecoglou cough.
The Ange Postecoglou.
Mikel Antonio versus Richarlison. 18 games for Richarlison. Many of those are sub-appearances. 7 goals, 3 assists. 12 appearances for Antonio. 2 goals, 2 assists. It's a bit of an uncomfortable conversation. Maybe we should start talking about it on our podcast and start laughing at Antonio.
Who's laughing now? Same man with Wilson as well. He's got more goals and assists than Wilson as well.
Yeah, Wilson's got 7 goals, so it's matched in goals, but 1 assist for Wilson, 3 for Richarlison. So I hope they bring that up on their podcast.
They definitely should.
Spurs Express, Mickey van der Ven on Instagram. Strong performance at Old Trafford today, even though we came for more. Great feeling to be back.
Yeah, and it's so good to have him back. It was such a nice feeling having Romero and van der Ven back yesterday. It just gave us that confidence yesterday to play our football, and it made such a difference.
What was the feeling at full time in the away end yesterday? Were people disappointed
it was
not
mixed.
to take 3 points?
No one was angry. I think everyone was content with a point. It was under the circumstances, understandable, but there was definitely a twinge of disappointment that we didn't go on and get all 3 points because we were definitely the better team.
Squawker with a nice little graph comparing Destiny Udogie and Pedro Porro, the best fullback pairing in the Premier League. We actually did a a panel show about this.
We did.
A month or so ago, and I think it's even more evidence now of how good these two guys are. They're so different in their play, and they're so equally as effective.
But what I love about his golf is like we have all bases covered.
Yeah.
Literally like one of those two are in the top percentile, one of the most
In
top
everything.
percentile, everything, which is absolutely fantastic, except for I think aerial duels or whatever it is. But it's a great little graph, and I think especially given how young they are and how much they're improving, there could be the best for a while to come. I love them. I think they're two absolutely top-notch fullbacks.
Yeah, totally. Richarlison on Instagram with his Man of the Match award yesterday, and well deserved for Richarlison yesterday.
Oh wait, he said thanks Rodrigo Bentancur. So maybe it was Bentancur's, and he took it.
No, he did get Bentancur did get it on Sky Sports.
So Bentancur got it.
Bentancur got the Man of the Match award.
Maybe he felt he deserved it. Maybe Bentancur was saying you deserve it. Maybe that was it.
Was it like that Adebayor and Christian Eriksen thing when they give Christian Eriksen the Man of the Match award and Adebayor goes, no, I think I deserve it.
Yeah. Maybe it was that. Maybe it was that kind of moment. Big up, Richie.
Pedro Porro on X yesterday saying a hard-fought battle, unlucky not to come away with more, but we'll take the point and keep pushing. And obviously, like, we keep waxing lyrical about Pedro Porro, an absolutely top performance from him yesterday.
Yeah, brilliant. And all was great as well, having a difficult start to the game but recovering and actually becoming one of the game's best players as well. Just shows what a quality player he is.
Yeah.
And he's just so phenomenal. Some of the things he does, I'm like, just has me in awe. Some of the passes he plays, and there was that one moment as well, he like dribbled past 3 United players and just opened up the game. And even that, we haven't seen that much of him this season, but we know he's capable of that kind of thing.
You know, it reminded me, Pedro Porro's performance yesterday reminded me a bit of Destiny Udogie at the Emirates, you know, how he got opened up a bit at the opening part of the game, but the mentality, staying strong in the game, backing your own abilities and becoming one of the best players on the pitch by the end of it.
Yeah, 100%.
Anjali says Timo didn't know the team does a huddle before every game.
Yeah, so this is quite funny. So the team goes to a huddle, but he goes and runs off. He doesn't realise there's a huddle, and then Rodrigo calls him back. He's like, mate, we're doing a huddle. I noticed that during the game. It was quite funny. Look, he learns something new every day. So I think you see it here. Rodrigo's like, where are you going? He's like, come back. He's like, oh shit. Love it. Absolutely love it.
THFC report, Bentancur shouting Timo after he assisted him, and in a nice little embrace as well.
Look at that.
Timo!
I love that. That just shows like they really welcome him to the squad, like family feel as well. You saw that welcome, Ange gave him and in training and stuff, and all the players going and welcoming him. It's a great environment to be in, and it looks like they're already taking to him.
Yeah, it's a family feel at Tottenham. On and off the pitch at the moment, and you saw Werner talking about it as well, and he was saying how the players have made him feel so at home already, involving him in everything that they do. So it's great. It's a great vibe around the place at the moment, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Chris Spurs Logic says that this is Bentancur in midfield yesterday, just cleaning up everything, doing everything. I love it.
Not too far off the truth. Although I did think Højbjerg had an underrated performance.
And Skip.
Yeah, Skip was actually decent, to be fair. But yeah, Bentancur did have a lot of work to cover a lot of them, to be fair.
Yeah. Hotspur related saying Tottenham have now scored in 33 consecutive Premier League matches, which is a new club record for their longest goal scoring streak in the top flight.
Wow. Which
is mad when you're looking at the struggles Arsenal are having in front of goal. They're struggling to score goals at the moment. We've scored in 33 consecutive games.
Yeah, and just think about how easy it is to like, lose a game 1-0 or draw a game 0-0 and stuff. And we just every game we've scored a goal. Like no one can stop us from scoring at the moment.
33, well, that backdates to Conte, Stellini,
it backdates
Mason.
To the back end of last season, yeah. But only a few games, probably. Not because how many games we had this season?
20.
Okay, so what, 30? Right, 13 games then? Right, must be. Last 13 games of last season, we scored every game. Fair enough.
So that goes across Conte, Mason, and Stellini.
Yeah. And Ange, 4 different managers.
Simply Spurs saying Garnacho is going to do a dog celebration for Speed if he scores. Garnacho facing a doggy. Just pissing himself.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw. So before the game, Garnacho was doing this live stream with Speed.
No, I didn't see that.
So, I didn't see it, but there was a clip that was in the rounds, and Garnacho said, because how Speed likes to bark, he likes to do. So he said, Garnacho said, if I score on Sunday, I'll do the barking celebration. That's where these memes have come from.
Idiot Garnacho.
But I love that he pissed himself. That's pretty much what happened, to be fair.
Garnacho needs to learn to be his own man. He's trying to copy Ronaldo a bit too much, and now he's like trying to do this, like do what Speed does as well.
Exactly.
Like, come on, be your own man, Garnacho. JZR saying no Ange ball for 12 days.
Yeah, that's exactly how we're all feeling. Trust me. Running a Spurs channel is exactly the doom that we're feeling.
Just being any kind of Spurs fan, you know, just clucking
That's
for some
also-
Ange ball.
I need that.
Tottenham tweeted out this yesterday. Rodrigo with heart emojis. Just love this guy, man.
Love it. The passion. Passion.
And the way that Juventus just let him go is just unbelievable for the quality of player he is.
He is so much better now than he was at Juve, though. He's like a lot better. He was a good player at Juve, but now he's become an exceptional player.
Lily White Rose says, so that's City, United and Arsenal away all played and we're undefeated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that, yeah, and that's a good point. And to do that with, in his first 6 months, credit to him.
Yeah.
I think, for sure.
This is a great one. Ron saying, Udogie taking out Garnacho for a walk.
Absolutely brilliant. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love that.